Good morning, AP Computer Science Principles classes. Today is Monday, May 11th, and I am just checking in with you guys for this week. We got a lot going on, and this is a monster announcement in terms of the amount of information that's going to be provided to you guys. Not only are we looking at submitting the performance tasks, all of the performance tasks to College Board this week. But since we have pretty much wrapped that up, we are going to be getting back into some programming work. So please bear with me, guys. I know there's a lot posted here, and this is probably going to be a long video. It's all important information for us moving forward. So first things first, guys. What's new behind Mr. O'Neill? I think I stumped some people last week. We had a big drop off in the amount of participation. I'm still doing that. I don't know if the drop off in participation was because I stumped you or because I said I could no longer offer enrichment points, and you guys are now playing for a $25 gift card. I thought $25 gift card would have been better than a couple enrichment points, but maybe you guys decided you weren't interested, or maybe I just did actually stump some people last week. So if you were stumped last week, the new thing behind Mr. O'Neill was this pair of shoes on the rack. That was the new thing there. Tried to trick you guys because I figured most people would not be looking at the rack. Tried to stick new shoes on there. Most people found it, or the people that are still playing found it. So, again, guys, there's something new behind me again this week. I'm trying to make it a little bit more difficult. Hopefully, I stump some people. If not, I will keep trying my best to stump you guys. And again, every correct response you have for what's new behind Mr. O'Neill gets you an entry into the raffle for the $25 gift card, and that's going to be to wherever the winner wants that gift card. So, with our work for this week, guys, I have a lot to talk about. I got a little list here, so if I keep looking down, that's why. Okay. So, first things first, submitting our performance tasks for the AP test to College Board. Okay, you guys have already gone through this process once. We did it right at the beginning of the second semester when we submitted our create performance tasks. The process is basically the same. It is the same. Okay. So down below in the announcements here, I did post step-by-step directions, the directions provided by College Board that tell you that you have to go to College Board's digital portfolio website, you have to log in, you have to upload your stuff, blah, 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 blah. Okay. So please make sure you guys are following those directions. All right. The submission for these performance tasks is actually a two-step process. Not only do you guys have to upload to the digital portfolio website, but once you guys upload, then I have to go back and basically make sure everything's there, finalize the submissions, and basically tell College Board they're ready for review and ready for grading. Okay. So since we had some issues with the first round of submissions when we tried to do that right at the beginning of the first semester with the create performance task, myself and the other teachers, we do not want to wait, and we are not going to wait until the last day before the deadline. Okay. So it was posted last week that we are going to start the submission process this week. And I am telling you guys, you need to have all of your parts of the performance tasks, both the create and the explore performance tasks, need to be uploaded to College Board's digital portfolio by Wednesday of this week. Okay. Why am I having you guys do it by Wednesday of this week? Because myself and the other teachers are going to push those final submissions to College Board on Friday of this week, and that gives us a little buffer in case people haven't submitted or something went wrong in the submission process. Okay. So, again, guys, all the information on how to submit is below. You guys are basically submitting or uploading 5 files to the digital portfolio. There are 2 files for the Explore performance task, your written submissions, which should be in the written response submission template, and your computational artifact. You've been given requirements for that. That can be like a video, a PDF, an audio file, one of those things. Make sure you have met the requirements for the length and the file size and the file type for those submissions. Okay. It's 2 things for the explore performance task. You guys had 3 things to submit for the create performance task. Yes, you guys did already submit those, but again, when we went into the lockdown, when schools were not being held anymore, we pushed all those create performance tasks back to you guys through digital portfolio because they became a much larger chunk of the test. They went from being about 25% of the test to being 60% of the test. So, seeing that it was worth a lot more of your grade, we had a lot of people who wanted to work on those. So, again, we did return all of your earlier submissions to the create performance task. So, you guys have to go back and resubmit everything. You're submitting your computational artifact from Explore. You are submitting your written responses from Explore. You are submitting a PDF of your code from the create performance task. Remember, that's the one that's marked up, identifying your algorithms and your abstractions. You guys also had written responses from the create performance task where you explained your algorithms and abstractions. And then the last thing you guys are required to upload for the create performance task was the video showing that your program functioned. Okay. So there are 5 things in total, 5 files that need to be uploaded to College Board's digital portfolio. Again, you guys should have all of those up there by Wednesday. I will be going through Thursday and checking to make sure that they're all properly there, and then I will be pushing them to College Board. If they're all there Thursday, I'll be pushing them on Thursday. If not, I will follow up with the people who have missed stuff, and then I will be pushing them on Friday. So that's where we are with the performance tasks. Okay. I did put a note below, guys. It is your responsibility to check your submissions. We are not going to go through and review all 5 submissions by all people. We can't provide you guys feedback on that. Really, all we can do is say, yeah, the file is submitted and it went in okay. All right. But we did have some issues with like videos not working and stuff like that in the first semester. So you guys are responsible for checking that. Please don't assume that I'm going to go through and I'm going to play your video and I'm going to watch your video. Again, I can't give you feedback on that work. I just basically have to say, hey, yeah, they submitted and I'm pushing it to College Board, or no, they didn't submit, and I can notify you that your submission didn't go through. So they say to in College Board's directions, I am reminding you guys, once you upload your file, please open them, make sure that they uploaded correctly and they are displaying the way you want them and expect them to display. Okay. So again, guys, all 5 files need to be uploaded to College Board by Wednesday, so we can get that submission in by the end of this week. So that's not really new work for you guys. That's all stuff that should already be completed at this point, and you guys are just uploading those files to College Board. And again, that's now 100% of your AP test. So make sure those things are done well and done correctly before you submit them. Okay. We are going to give you guys some new work for this week since we're now done with the AP test and the performance tasks. Our plan all along was to get back into programming. We had toyed with the idea of teaching you guys some Java or maybe some C++, just to do something a little different and not go right back into Python. But teaching a brand new language, given the current circumstances and not having a class, that's going to be pretty challenging. On top of that, we would have to get everybody to like download a new IDE or a new like language that they can program in, and that's just going to be a huge pain with the number of people that we have in this class and all of the restrictions and limitations that everyone has. So what we're going to do is we are going to get back into programming. We're just going to keep going in Python since we all have a general understanding of how that works, and we can just build on what we've already learned. Okay. So there are 2 programming projects for you guys this week. You can find them if you go on the left-hand side over here. You guys should have a pages link. If you click on that pages link, it's going to take you to a page that says programming in Python or Python programming, something like that. And there are 2 new programming assignments for this week. They are both pretty straightforward and they have incredibly detailed directions. It's pretty much just a walkthrough telling you guys what to put in the program to make it work. This is just a review and a refresher for this week, guys. They are going to be graded assignments. They are both due by Friday at midnight and have a deadline of Sunday at midnight. Okay. So again, 2 new programming projects for working in Python, both for points, both due this week. And we are, while this week is mainly a refresher, next week we are going to start giving you guys new info and give you some more challenging programming projects. Okay, so we'll just be updating that page in MCPS Classroom, the programming in Python page. And that'll have all the new projects and stuff for you guys to check out. And then the submission links are under assignments, or you guys can click on them in the programming in Python page. Okay, so those are the 2 new things due to you guys this week. Again, you're going to have to take probably a couple minutes, 20 minutes or so to get your files uploaded to College Board. But again, that should not be new work. All that stuff should be completed already, and you guys are just submitting that work. But you do have new work, a little bit of a review for programming before we start giving you guys some new programming concepts next week. Okay, I know it was a lot written below in the announcements, a lot in the video, guys. Sorry it was so long. It's my second one in a row that has been almost 10 minutes. But again, lots going on this week, new projects and where to find them, submissions for our AP test that we've been working on. I wanted to be as detailed as possible and give you guys all that information so there wasn't any confusion. If there is confusion, let me know. Email me, ask me questions, or I will be around on Wednesday and Thursday for office hours help. All right, guys, good luck getting the College Board submissions in. Let me know if you have any problems with that. And then good luck on the programming assignments.